जय श्री राम, जय श्री कृष्ण, जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान, जय हनुमान. Today it is a little sad because Aj, the narration is going to take us to the Vad of Ravan. Ravan moksha samajh lijiye, because ultimately what they show is that his Atman, there's this beautiful light which merges into Sri Ram, right? But एक तो रावण चले जाएंगे, and once Ravan leaves, we all know why Ramji had come, right? Ramji had come to liberate and take back Jai Vijay, right? So this birth also is done. Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, their Varaha avatar and Narsingh avatar, right? And after that happens Kumbhakaran and Ravan, so for which Ram avatar had happened. And after that, of course, Shri Krishna avatar will happen in Dwapar. But right now, if you remember when we had started Ramcharitramanas, we have completed quite a bit. ऐसा नहीं है कि पूरा खत्म हो गया है, but slowly and steadily we've kept on walking and walking and walking, and we have almost done it. So Lanka Kand के बाद में Uttar Kand is also there. So here we realize that the Lord in that Ram form will also exit. And ऐसा होता है जब सारे हमारे अवगुण समाप्त हो जाते हैं ना, we come to this earth to learn, isn't it? हम कुछ सीखने ही आते हैं. When the learning is over, there is no reason for us to be here anymore. Some take 80 years to learn, some take 100 years to learn, some take 5 years to learn. There is a work that we have come to accomplish over here, something to learn. When that is done, khatam. And इसी के कहते हैं ना कि ना तो we should be too happy when birth happens or too sad when death happens. It is just a part of the small journey. So Ramji came to liberate Ravan, Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, ya Jai Vijay. And today that particular thing would be done. Of course, the liberation of so many other people was also there. But yeah, so it is sad to see him go. But then of course, kahin na kisi jagah, the Treta Yuga is happening right now. And the Ramcharitramanas, Ramayan, Ram Avatar is walking the earth somewhere. कहते हैं ना, as we move on to Uttarakhand, the charcha or the story of Kagbhusundi will come. And he says, every time the Lord becomes 5, I go and see his Leela. Right? I go and meet him. So just imagine, he is busy. As Aneki is sitting, he is busy flying from one place to another place. As we speak today, कहीं ना कहीं राम अवतार हुआ है. कहीं ना कहीं क्या, कितनी जगह राम अवतार हुआ होगा. So again, as we go on, we will realize that Tulsi Baba, as he very beautifully puts over here, let's start with that. He says, what does he say over here? He says कि श्री राम रावण का जो स्मरण है, right? श्री राम रावण स्मरण चरित अनेक कल्प जो गावही, कि जो ये रावण और राम का चरित है, जो युद्ध है, and all the details that are there, even if they are sung for multiple kalps, the description of the battle, what was happening, it is not going to get over. So he says not only through multiple kalps. This is, we have just moved to Doha number, this is a Chaupai just before Doha number 101. So it is saying, and towards the end, the second, Shri Ram Ravan Samara Charita Anek Kalpa Jo Gavahi Satshesh Sarad Nigama Kabhi Tehi Tadapi Parana Pahi. मतलब अब कल्पों तक, we know the cycle, right? There are so many kalps and Mahayogs and so many. The timeline is mesmerizing. He says in every Treta Yuga, after every Kalp, through across planets, through across scriptures. If we continue singing about this, it will never get over. In very simple words, it's saying that Sri Ram shot Ravan, and towards the end he says, if hundreds of Shesh, serpent gods, Shardas, the god of speech, Vedas, were to recite the story of the battle between Sri Ram and Ravan, and that too for many cycles together, even they would never be able to do justice to it. So when Tulsi Baba is saying that he cannot do justice to it, तो हम कौन है, right? हम तो कुछ भी नहीं है. So he says my narration, which is so beautiful, is hardly anything, not even 1% of the battle that took place. So our narration is going to be very concise, and there are so many stories that come which are not there in Ramcharitramanas. I have read of a story somewhere where Sri Ram sits down to do tapas, right? Because he wants to figure out how to defeat Ravan. So why he is offering lotuses, right? So the thing is, the tapas is that you have to offer some 99 lotus, if I am not mistaken. But he is running one lotus short. So what he does, he is running one lotus short. So what he does is, Rajiv Nayan hai na, unke Kamal Nayan hai, Rajiv Nayan hai. So he says, koi baat nahi, I will take out my own eye and offer it. At that time, they say, ki, the Devi comes and she stops him. And us samay, the kavach is given to him. So this story is again not there in Ramcharitramanas, where he is offering the lotuses, doing the tapas, and he is almost about to offer his own eye. Kamal Nayan, Rajiv Nayan. So this story is not there. But then the description of Ravan and Lakshman Samvad is also not there in Ramcharitramanas, where Lakshman ji goes and takes Gyan from Ravan. It is not there in Ramcharitramanas. But that does not mean that it did not happen. Right? ये हमें समझना है कि कितने त्रेता युग, कितने अलग अलग यूनिवर्सेस में रामचरितमानस की लीला, राम जी की लीला हो रही है. So everywhere the play must be a little different, right? And everywhere what we have captured could be a little different. It does not mean that that detail is right or this detail is wrong. Nahi. Even right now, as we talk, we have picked up Ramcharitramanas. There is Valmiki Ramayana, and there are so many other versions of Ramayana with a little bit of a difference. But when we entered Ramcharitramanas, the one resolution that we made was, stories might be a little different here and there, but the underlying message and the moral will not change, right? The moral remains the same. The underlying message remains the same. The values that we are supposed to grasp remain the same. The devotion that is supposed to awaken in us remains the same. So, ये सब narration नहीं है. इसमें the narration is a little different. Tulsi Baba, what he witnessed was that the yudh is going on. It is really, really difficult for everybody else to deter Ravan. After all, he had the lots of boons from not only Brahmaji but Shivji also. The power of austerities were beyond our imagination. हम तो 4 minutes सीधे नहीं बैठ पाते. The tap he did was remarkable. The decorum he showed, many stories might say that it was a forced decorum, but as per Tulsi Baba, Ravan never crossed the line. Right? He never ever even looked at Ma Sita. He never ever touched Ma Sita. Because he knew that the entire journey was to get moksha to him and everybody else in his kingdom. Right? And before entering the battle, he offered responsibility of Mandrodri and all the other queens to Ma Sita. And karke wo chale gaye. So over here in Tulsi Ramayana, in Ramcharitramanas, the bhavna, the camouflaged feelings of Ravan are being shown. So when everything is gone, everything is lost, Ravan alone, we saw last class that he was fighting. And he was giving a befitting response to everybody. Everybody got traumatized, terrorized. Ki how will we defeat him? Just imagine, he was one. He was able to capture the entire 3 worlds on his own. The nakshatras, the navgrahas used to be in his kingdom. And yes, yesterday I was listening the beautiful way. Kehte na, Hari Anant, Hari Katha Ananta, Kahe Sune Bahu Vidhi, Kahi Santa. So one Sant was saying that when it was time that Sri Ram wanted to make the Setu and go to the other side, they needed somebody to do the yagna. So who was the yagna? They called on to Ravan, because we understand that he is from a Brahmin parivar. So they called on to Ravan. Ravan came after talking when Jamvant went and Ravan agreed. So Jamvant asked, कि what is the right muhurat? होता है ना? What is the right tithi for the puja? He said, what do you mean, what is the right tithi? He called all the navgrahas. He said, idhar aao. You sit here, you sit here, you sit here, you sit here. इस जगह बैठ जाओ. Okay, now is the right muhurat. अभी हम करेंगे. Can you imagine? And just imagine if we go to that story where he himself got the Ajay Yagna done. He was very much aware कि जीत तो राम की होने वाली है. The victory is always good over evil. For a while we might feel, for a duration it might seem कि negativity and evil has taken over. पर in the long run ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता कि any evil could defeat truth. Right? So over here he is well versed. But at the same time, whatever the result, he is giving in his best. And that is what we see over here. So now he is fighting alone in the battlefield. Finally, Ramji realizes कि अब सब थक गए हैं. And the beauty is, कितनी सुंदर बात है. आप 2 चीजें पकड़िए यहाँ पे. Ramji was without a rath, right? And he talked about everything without his chariot. He said, how can I win the war even without the chariot? Because it is not the tangible but the intangible character and all the elements that we talked about that matters, right? And after that, what happened was Indradev came. And Indradev gave his chariot, his charioteer to Sri Ram. He said, aap le lo. But see, for Indradev to come and to give the chariot, you have to be ready to fight with whatever you have. Character उस तरह का होना चाहिए. Otherwise, if there was, just imagine, suppose we had put down our weapon ki no, we do not have the right equipments or the right chariot or the right weapons to fight Ravan. It is not possible. The battle is lost. Then Indradev would have never come. So in our life, situations would not always be in our favor. But that does not mean that we give up. And कहते हैं ना, जीत उसी की होती है जिसमें चलने का हौसला होता है. And Ram ji, when he kept walking, even his Indriyas, कहते हैं ना Indradev, he came and gave the chariot ki chalo theek hai, I will help you. We say, right, oh my God, my senses, my Indriyas are so rebellious. Yes, because abhi tak pura effort nahi dala hai aapne. There will be a time when even your Indriyas will be your slave. When you will say, ab kya karna hai, they will say, aap batao kya karna hai. Right? But then the journey has to be like Ramji, continuous, consistent, even when things are not in his favor. So this is the other thing. And when the battle was going on, abhi tak Ram samne nahi aaye the. Everybody else was fighting. Lakshman went, Hanumanji went, Sugriv went, but Ramji did not come. Finally, he says, Sri Ram then cast his glance on all. Finally, when he realized कि अब तो मुझे जाना ही पड़ेगा, it is not happening, he says, बहुरी राम सब तन चिताई बोले बचन गंभीर. What गंभीर? He said, okay. He says, ठीक है, don't worry. Meaningful words, he says. Watch now, my dwell. For all of you, my heroes, are extremely tired. देखिए, till we given our best and all, प्रभु नहीं करेंगे काम. We cannot say that we'll sit in prayers and the work will happen. No. जब तक you do not give every last drop of your blood, the Lord will say, ठीक है, अब मैं आता हूँ. Till then he won't. So over here he watched. They fought. The battle has been going on. Finally, when everybody has given their level best, कि अब इससे ज़्यादा नहीं हो सकता, तब भगवान आएंगे. And you know what happens? There is this beautiful poem. I wish I had taken a printout, but I'll recite whatever I remember of it. It was always there with me, and it has been my go-to poem. Whenever there was a chance, whenever there was a, whenever you felt कि नहीं अब नहीं होगा, right? And then when things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you are trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, when you want to smile but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the cloud of doubt. You can never tell how close you are. It might be near when it seems afar. So stick to the fight when you're hardest hit. It is when things go wrong that you must not quit. Don't quit. It is like, this is when, for this kind of a seeker, for this kind of an achiever, for this kind of a dedicated being, the Lord steps in. वो कहते हैं ना, दृष्टा कर्ता बन जाता है, निराकार साकार हो जाता है. पर हम में इतनी जिद तो होनी चाहिए ना, that जिद कि no matter what, I will not stop. So over here, finally the Lord said, थक गए हो, अब बैठ जाओ. Now sit down, it's okay. But he tests, he will try, he will actually see whether it is you are worthy of him coming down or not. So now he says, अब रुको, now you watch. अभी तक I was the drishta, now you become the drishta, now I will fight and you watch. But उस level तक लाना तो पड़ेगा ना अपने आप को. And this is a life lesson for us. Every time we just remember Ram आएंगे. He will come. But the journey has to go on. We will go on and on and on. कब आएंगे नहीं पता. But the journey will go on. And so Sri Ram came. And now the minute Ramji came in front of Ravan, he started bickering and he started shouting. He said, I'll avenge the death of each and every person. Khar, Dushan, Trisara, my brother, Kumbhakaran, this and that. What do you think? I am not like the other soldiers that you have killed. So he was talking and talking and talking. So Ramji bole, ruko. What is the use of talking so much? Become quiet. And Ramji, peacefully, the way he was in the battlefield, he says, listen, Ravan, there are three kind of people. Right? Now you decide which one you are. So first kind, he says, people of three kind of people, and he does a simile with this plant. He says one, over here they mention that there is a plant where it just do not ruin your reputation by bragging, he says. Pray excuse me and listen to a sound counsel I am giving you. There are three types of men in this world. Okay, those resembling the rose, the mango and the bread tree respectively. The one gives flowers alone. Okay? The second, flowers and then fruits. And the third yields fruits directly. So he says, so no, even so, the one talks, the second talks as well as does, while the third does, but never goes about proclaiming it. He says, Ravan, theek hai, why are you going on, talking about your own glory? It is belittling you. कहते हैं ना खुद के मुंह मियाँ मिट्ठू. You should never talk about your own glory and your strength in front of other people. कोई मतलब नहीं होता है. Your actions will speak louder than your words. So what is the delay? Come on, let's fight. We are not here to have a fight of words, right? So Ramji, and this makes Ravan so annoyed, he becomes so irritated. कई बार होता है ना, when it depends on our state of mind. Even the right advice sounds irritating when we are not receptive. So Ramji is saying, you fight. Don't brag. It is not good to brag. Let the world see with your action. But over here he says, Ram bachan ne suni, bihasa, mohi sikhavat kyan. वो बिहसते हैं. Ravan has this habit. The minute somebody corners him, he laughs loudly. बिहसना, जोर से हंसना. Ramji bhi occasionally, when he has, the bihasna word has been used for Ramji also. When Kevat came and he said, no, I'm not letting you get on my boat. What if it becomes a woman? At that time, Ramji also laughed loudly. Bihasna. So Ravan gives a roaring laugh and he says, so now you're giving me gyan in the battlefield. ये कोई समय है क्या ज्ञान का? But ज्ञान का समय तो battlefield में ही होता है ना. It is when we are at our worst that a true advice can change our direction. Right? ऐसा नहीं है, peacefully तो ठीक है, we can take ज्ञान. But just imagine if we are receptive at the worst of times, when the worst of situations are there, or the struggle is at most, at that time also we have the vivek to take jnana. Then the outcome will be so different, right? So he's saying, Rama vachan suni bihasa mohi sikhavat gyan. And then he says, agar itna hi dar tha, instead of taking it in the positive way, he's saying, then why did you come to the battlefield? You should have run away before only. So Ramji realized कि there is no, he's a mood, कुछ बोलने का मतलब नहीं है. Let's get down and let's fight. So the first fight was started through him. Now Ravan showered all the weapons like arrow, and they say कि इतने सारे arrows came out at once. But the minute Ramji saw it, there was a counter attack, and the description that is given over here is Ravan's arrows proved as futile. कहते हैं ना, निफल होई रावण सर कैसे, कैसे खल के सकल मनोरथ जैसे. He's saying Ravan's arrows proved as futile as the schemes of the wicked invariably are. See, in the short run we might feel that the wicked are winning, but in the long run what happens? The analogy over here is that no matter what a wicked person does, right, whatever his effort, it is not going to bear fruit. It is going to be totally unsuccessful. And he says, futile हो जाएंगे all the efforts of the wicked. So कभी-कभी जब हमें लगता है ना, why are my efforts futile? What is the level of purity in us? Right? So because wicked के efforts तो futile होने ही हैं, just like the arrows being shot by Ramji. Right? Ravan, sorry. The arrow shot by Ravan. So again, Ravan gets very agitated. He again feels कि ये क्या हो रहा है. And at that time, what Ramji does is, the beauty over here is, Ramji shoots back. Right? Now when Ramji shoots back, there is a lot of delusion. We won't go bit by bit in the sequence, but a lot of things are being done by him. First, he will suddenly disappear and reappear. Again, the other thing is he'd make Ramji disappear. It happens in this description that for 30 minutes, according to them, Ramji just disappeared and everybody got agitated. Him disappearing, एक भ्रम होगा कि हम एकदम pure हो गए. Right? And then we put down our guards. होता है, it is very difficult when we have a feeling कि yes, we have done it. It is comparative. Yes, it is very difficult to reach the top, but it is even more difficult to stay there. Right? We put down our weapons. So Ravan disappeared. कि हाँ, अब तो everything is done. I have accomplished. I am a सिद्धा. तूर्य अवस्था तो अब मेरी ही है. नहीं, we cannot put down our guards. अगर रावण disappear भी हो गया, तो पहले तो रावण disappeared. And that is where most of the people lose. They put down their guards. We can never, always alert, always ajat, always awake. And then Ramji disappeared. This is even more disheartening. We suddenly realize that we have come so far and there is no Ram in our heart anymore. Just imagine, पूरी जिंदगी भक्ति में निकाल दी और अब भक्ति भाव ही नहीं रहा. Be careful. That is also an illusion that is being created. Ram कहाँ जाएंगे? Whether we see him or not, whether we feel him or not, whether we want to pray or not, he is there. ये तो रावण ने इल्यूजन क्रिएट कर दिया है. एंड दैट इज व्हाट हैपेंस, राइट? सडनली यू रियलाइज कि नहीं, देयर इज नो भक्ति इन मी, एंड देन all the negativity starts coming. So all the Vanars, all the Bhalus, they got so worried कि where has Ram disappeared? Ram कहाँ जाएंगे? Ram ji realized the Devas, the Bhalus and the Vanars were so disheartened. Shup करके he made shot an arrow, he reappeared. प्रभु तो है ही. When Ravan disappeared, he shot an arrow, he made Ravan appear. कि it is not that easy कि Ravan ही disappear हो जाएगा. जब तक श्वास है, till we have a breath, the battle is not going to end. We will always have to be alert and alert. Ravan we might feel that he has disappeared, but he is there. So this happened. Now the battle is going on. Suddenly he saw Vibhishan. Now when he saw Vibhishan, he got so angry, he rushed towards hurting Vibhishan himself, Ravan. So जब उनने अस्त्र निकाला, Ramji just saw. And what Ramji did is, he just covered Vibhishan. He did not have the minute he observed कि ये होने वाला है, without thinking he shielded Vibhishan. And that is what Ramji is. हम जानते नहीं हैं कि all that is being thrown on us, our Lord is shielding us and taking it on him. हमेशा. And we'll see in the description कि हमें पता ही नहीं चलता. We feel that where is the Lord, right? Many a times we question the Lord's existence when we are in a situation which is causing a lot of dismay. But he never abandons us. We do not realize that the situation could have been worse had he not been shielding me today. हमें लगता है कि what worse can happen? आपको क्या पता what worse could happen? कहते हैं ना, this is again one of my favorite things. When I was in the worst of my situation, I realized, Lord, you had promised to be with me. But when I saw the footprints on the sand, I saw only one set of footprints. You left me when I was at my worst. At that time, the Lord comes and says, my dear child, the footprints that you saw on the sand were mine, not yours. It was me who carried you through your ordeals. I never left you. I never will. So जब विभीषण ने शरणागति ले ली है, is it possible that even if he loses focus, the Lord will let him get hurt? He shielded him, and for that 1 minute, Lord lost consciousness. Ramji गिर गए. And for that time, to help Ramji regain consciousness, there Vibhishan got so angry. He said, how dare you attack my Lord? And he, who never had the courage to even talk in front of Ravan, went and hit Ravan. He went and started fighting, and the जोर से he attacked Ravan, that Ravan also did not realize कि इसमें इतनी शक्ति थी. Till date, where was the Shakti? But actually, the Shakti was the Lord's power, the love for the Lord that was speaking through Vibhishan, and he gave such a blow. He fought with Ravan, and then at that time, Hanuman ji realized कि अब Vibhishan और नहीं लड़ पा रहे. At that time, Hanuman ji jumped in. देखिए, once we take Sharnagati in the Lord, right? Yes, his strength is with us, but the strength of bhakti is also there. Hanuman ji is a depiction of bhakti. No matter what, वो हारने नहीं देंगे. Right? A battle which seems that we are losing is not a lost battle. कहते हैं ना, it's not the end till the end. And many of us give up midway. Right? So over here the battle is going on, कर रहे हैं, लड़ रहे हैं, and Hanuman ji comes in, and उत्ते में the Lord awakens. Right? When the Lord awakens, what does he see? He see all this, and as quickly as the Lord struck off his heads, what he does is he shoots. Now this time the Lord decides to shoot his arrow again. So he strikes the heads and the arms. But again we know Ravan, right? It multiplied. Every time the Lord shot, itne sare, it was like Rahus and Ketus all around chasing everybody. So many arms, so many heads. The entire, entire skies and the entire earth was covered with heads and arms, heads and arms, heads and arms. We did not know what to do. Everybody got petrified. Ki ye kya ho gaya? Each head chasing every monkey, the hands. He's undefeatable, they thought. But at that time, again, the Lord realized that this is a delusion, this is Maya. What he did is again he shot an arrow, and that entire delusion was wiped out. All of it was gone. कैसे कहते हैं ना, flying into rage, because when he saw that the delusion is gone, this Ravan, he again got very furious. He got so agitated, flying into rage on the battlefield. The 10-headed monster discharged a shower of arrows and screened the Lord's chariot. As I said, right, he screened the Lord's chariot. But what happened? Just at that time, again, the Lord shot, and he was aware, and he was there, and he did not disappear. कई बार कहते हैं ना, the analogy that they have given over here is very beautiful. कि when he shot the Lord, chariot of Ram, which was lost to the sight for nearly half an hour, even as the sun is covered by the mist. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि the sun is not there. The sun is always there, but it is just covered by the mist. And one more thing they keep saying over here is, all the efforts that Ravan was doing, Ravan was trying, were failing, because many a times what happens is, इतनी सारी sins हो जाती हैं, इतनी सारी sins of Ravan were there, that जैसे if you go to a holy place and you do sins, right? If you do something which is not worth doing, let me just read it out. It is a beautiful analogy. They say कि जब हम किसी holy place में जाते हैं, we have to be very careful of our state of mind. Right? What we are doing, what action are we doing, what are we eating, what we are not eating. This is applicable to a lot of Tirath sthals. एक तो effort has, let me find it, otherwise I'll just explain it, because they've written it so beautifully that if you go to a holy place and as you go there, and if something wrong is being done, even in that environment, you know what happens? The sins multiply. The sins multiply. Abhi hum, if we are not in a holy place, वैसे तो everything is a holy place because God is there everywhere. But if we are in a holy place where we are in a Tirath sthal, and वहाँ जाके when something is done which is not appropriate, be it hurting somebody, be it gossiping, be it bad mouthing, be it letting a hungry person go, that sin multiplies. So यहाँ पे they said कि जैसे एक तो भगवान जी को छुपा दिया, but they use it over here correctly, if I would put it, when the heads and the arms are multiplying, they say it is multiplying just like the sin which gets multiplied when it is committed in a holy place. So if we are not in a holy place, then we'll get one. Just imagine if we go to a Tirath sthal and we have the same behavior. इसी के लिए कहते हैं ना कि क्या फर्क पड़ता है, आप तीरथ में चले जाएं, अगर एटीट्यूड ही वही है तो it is even more dangerous. The sins multiply. So being pure at that time is very important, and probably that is why we go. पर हम लोग क्या करते हैं nowadays? When we go, we carry our same decorum, the same attitude, the same negativity, and we go to the Tirath. कहते हैं ना, इससे अच्छा मत जाओ. Right? Does the Tirath purify us or we purify the Tirath? It all depends. Like when the sadhus, they enter Ganga Ma, they purify Ganga. When we enter Ganga, we pollute her. It all depends on who is doing what. Because when Ganga refused to come down, Ma Ganga, okay, I'm not going to Mrityu Lok, these are all papis, they're going to pollute me. Then the Lord said, don't worry. Koi to ek aisa hoga na. Virla is very rare. Who would be a pious soul, totally devoted to me. When he takes the dip or she takes the dip in the water, all the impurity and the negativity will be taken out. So, who are we? Are we going to pollute or are we going to make it pure? This is our decision. So this kind of an analogy, when we read Ramcharitra Manas, बहुत धीरे-धीरे पढ़ना चाहिए. Along with the story, every line, after every second line, they give us examples so that we can implement it in our life and stop incurring sins. So यहाँ पे हुआ था, the battle is going on again, the multiple faces come, multiple faces are wiped out, multiple Ravans come. Suddenly there are multiple and multiple of Ravans. It seems as though every Vanar is fighting a Ravan and they don't understand what is happening. Last time we saw multiple Lakshman and Ram were created. Now he has created multiple Ravans. ऐसा लग रहा है कि each and every person is fighting another Ravan. This battle is beyond description. I think it's beyond my capacity and comprehension कि कैसा युद्ध चल रहा होगा. One Ravan and Ram, and what is happening over there. Everybody is petrified. The gods are petrified. They feel that this battle will never get over. This is happening over here. And Ravan is not giving up. Then finally, with a blow, and that evening time has come, Ravan just faints. And at that time, the charioteer of Ravan rushes him in to Lanka again. Ravan is there in Lanka, inside his palace over here. All the Vanars gather around Ram. They are discussing कि अब कल क्या करना है. But over there in Ashok Vatika, Ma Sita is talking to Trijata. And she says, what is happening? How come the battle is not getting over? Itna samay ho gaya. Is he even defeatable? How is it possible? Because she has realized that Ram has not been able to do anything. But see, I think, what I feel is, Ram ji is letting Ravan show all his skills. But किसी को तो दिखाना होगा ना. Just imagine you go on a test. The other day I had taken Gauri for a music test. Classical music test. So she prepared and she prepared and she prepared. And when she entered the test, they asked only one question. Okay, ye ga do. And then she came out so disheartened. I could not, they asked me only one question. I could not show my entire whatever I prepared. What was the use? So the Lord thought, let him not get disheartened. इतने सालों की तपस्या के बाद में उसके पास में जो भी शक्ति है सारी दिखा लेने दो. So over here, Ramji is playing कि okay, Ravan, show all your valor, show all your courage, show all your skills, show all your siddhis. I'm watching. ऐसे होता है ना, teachers are patiently watching, हाँ, show. So I feel that Ramji is saying, you show. Ravan is showing his skill. It is a personal battle. Everybody else is getting petrified and scared and passing different interpretations. But in dono ka ekdam clear. And over there, Ma Sita is wondering what is happening. Now, can you imagine? Okay, Ramji is taking so much time. She said, is he even defeatable? Is it even possible? So she talks to Trijata, and Trijata is very witty. Trijata has a way with words. So Trijata says, listen, Sita, the problem is, it is not that Ravan cannot be defeated. Ramji intentionally is not shooting him. If he gets shot at his chest, on his chest, he will die. But Ramji knows that in his heart, you are there, right? He holds you in his heart. So how can he shoot the heart where Ma Sita is? हमारे दिल में कौन रहता है? पूछिए. Who is Ma Sita? We talked about Ma Sita being santosh, contentment, purity. That is Ma Sita, right? So she's saying कि you stay in his heart. ये तो you can analyze in any way. So she's saying you stay in his heart. So Shri Hari feels that how can I shoot that heart where Ma Sita is, and in Sita's heart I stay. Right? Sita माँ के दिल में कौन रहते हैं? राम जी रहते हैं. और राम जी में कौन रहते हैं? This multitude of creations, these universes, all these abide in him. So if he shoots Ravan, he in turn shoots you. If he shoots Ravan's heart, he in turn shoots you. And in your heart is Ram, and in Ram's heart is this entire creation. Sab khatam ho jayega. So how can he? So Ma Sita is just looking at Ma Trijata. कि what if, मतलब आप क्या कह रहे हो, फिर क्या करेंगे? तो she says, don't worry, everything will happen. There will be a time when even for a moment he loses focus and he loses you in his heart, and when that vacuum comes, that is the time when Sri Ram will attack. Ma Sita watches, looks at Ma Trijata, and she is also kind of amused कि क्या बोल रही हैं. Just imagine. And she says, हो सकता है, this is my kismat, not what you are saying. Because of all that I have done. It is my destiny, it is my niyati that is causing Ravan to win over Ram. Ma Trijata says, no, you don't worry. You see what is going to happen tomorrow. And you rest. And saying this, Trijata goes away and Ma Sita is sitting there talking to the moon, wondering what is going to happen tomorrow. Come to think of it, it must not have been easy for her. Ramji was her last resort, right? हम सबके तो यही होता है ना. When everything else is tried and tested, we turn to the Lord. पर कहते हैं कि पहले ही प्रभु के प्रति आप मुड़ जाओ तो वो tried and tested में agony होगी नहीं कभी. But what we do is everything is done and finally we say अच्छा भगवान अब कुछ नहीं हो रहा, अब तुम संभाल लो. पहले ही बोलो ना तुम संभाल लो. Right? So Ma Sita is talking to Trijata and this beautiful dialogue between Ma Trijata and Ma Sita is an eye-opener. जिस दिल में संतोष है, the heart which is contented is an abode of Sri Ram. And if Sri Ram is in your heart, the entire galaxy is in you. And that is when that feeling of completeness comes. जब सब कुछ ही हम में है, तो what will we take from the world outside? So he is saying, Ravan, जब तक this contentment is there, तब तक he cannot be attacked. एक second, एक millisecond का भी, deviation from this truth, and that is it. So again, tomorrow morning, everybody gathers, the battle starts, and in the description of the battle, it just so happens that Ravan is very powerful. He hides Ramji again, he hides himself again, he rushes to the Devas to fight with them. Then Angad comes, Hanumanji comes, Sugriv comes, they twist his arm. Gruesome battle is going on. Multiple heads are again floating all around. At that time, Jamvan comes, he forgets, with the strength of the Lord, he fights Ravan. Sab kuch chal raha hai. And there is mayhem going on. This Ravan is like an uncontrollable monster standing there, devouring everything. And at that time, slowly and softly, Ramji turns his gaze towards whom? Towards Vibhishan. Right? Slowly he turns towards Vibhishan. उनकी आंखें विभीषण की तरफ जाती हैं, and Vibhishan looks at the Lord. And it is like, a test, a slight test. And Vibhishan opens his mouth and he says, my Lord, there is nectar in his navel, in his belly button, navel mein. Till you shoot it, nothing will work. The heads will come up, the arms will come up, the Maya will continue. You will have to shoot the navel. It was not easy for Vibhishan. See, it is not easy for us also. We might take the side of the Lord, na? हम बोलते हैं नहीं हमने तो भक्ति भाव ले लिया है, ये कर लिया है, वो कर लिया है. I've left everything else. All I feel for is the Lord. But क्या होता है ना, we hold on to संसार थोड़ा सा. वो भी नहीं छूटता. To be honest, ऐसा नहीं होता. We are like, no, everything is the Lord. Now just imagine, giving this secret away is a very big thing. That the Lord says कि ये समर्पण पूरा है या नहीं है. ऐसा नहीं है कि the Lord does not know. He knows everything. He is अंतर्यामी. It takes a minute for him. Because death is in his control. But he gives Vibhishan a chance to prove himself. And the minute he turns, he says, nectar abides in the depth of his navel. By virtue of it, my Lord, Ravan survives. देखिए, प्रभु को देने से कितना मिलता है. Ravan had offered one head, right? He had offered his head. In return, how many heads did Shivji give him? Unthinkable, uncountable. So many heads that it was covering the universe. The Lord kept shooting and the heads kept sprouting. Lord kept shooting and the heads kept sprouting. तो हम भगवान को देने से इतना संकोच क्यों करते हैं? Why is it that we hold back, Just by giving one, he got so many. They assure us कि तुम देखे तो देखो. No, but we hold on to everything so tight because our faith in him is not strong enough. We feel अगर सब दे दिया फिर क्या करेंगे. रावण को देखो ना. Gave in one matha and in return how many mastiks? He gave his heads, right? One after another. Max to max, how many heads could he have given? 10? And the Lord in return gave him so many that even Ramji could not destroy it. That is how Karuna Nidan our Lord is. but we do not want to give. So over here he says the nectar is in his belly, navel. Aap wahan shoot kariye. And so what Ramji does is, he picks up with a smile, he picks up the bow, 31 arrows he strikes. Just like Matri Jeta said, 31 of them. And 31 arrow, one goes to the navel. And 10 cut off the heads together. And 20 arms are severed at the same time. So 31 arrows are shot at the same time. So that this thought vanishes. And uske baad mein bhi Ravan is still charging. And all his heads are still speaking, where is Ram? Come Ram, I challenge you to the battle. And at that time again, just like Kumbhakaran, the body is split into two and he falls with a thud. These arrows respectfully take all the heads back to the castle directly in front of Mandodari. And Ravan, that very minute, is no more. There is this beautiful light which emerges from inside him and it goes straight and merges into Sri Ram. Silence. Mandodari just looks. Everybody, as if, the entire universe is silent. And then starts the Jai Jaikar. The song of victory is being sung. The Lord is quiet and watching. Mandodari weeps and cries. So much of counsel she had given her husband. Again and again she kept telling him, that which is a normal human to you is no other than the divine himself. And she talks to her husband's head and she says, you took for a mere man Sri Hari himself. Janayo manuj kari danuj kanan. She's saying, he is fire. Fire to consume the forest of demon race. He was the fire that had come. I kept telling you again and again, he is not human. He is that divine Lord who has taken a human form. You never listen to me. Kehte hai na, vinash kale viprit buddhi. We do not understand anything that is being told if our destiny wants us to take us to that spot only. Kehte na, vinash kale viprit buddhi. When the Kal wants you to behave in a certain way, you do. Nothing can stop you from reaching where you're supposed to be, from reaching your doom. And she said, did not adorn the all-merciful to whom my beloved spouse, Lord Shiv, Brahma and other gods do homage. This body of yours had taken delight from its very birth in harming others and was a sink of multitudinous sins. Yet Sri Ram has absorbed you in his own being. And over there, Mandodari had no hatred. Just like Tara had no hatred. She bowed her head at the feet of Sri Ram. Dekhiye, these are divine women. Sharir gaya na, it is only that body that has vanished. What about the Atman? That was absorbed into the Lord. So she knows, in spite of everything, you got that final destiny, which is the abode of the Lord. There is none else so gracious. Ahanat nagunat sam, kripa sindhu nahi aan. Nobody is more gracious than the Lord himself. And look at us, right? In spite of our scriptures telling us again and again, Prabhu hai, surrender. He is gracious, he is there. There is something that causes a resistance, causes us to stop and think, aisa hai kya? So Mandodari is saying, there is none else so gracious as the divine Sri Ram, who bestowed on you a stage which is difficult even for the yogis to attain. Yahan pe Mandodari, they realize, wahan pe the lords are rejoicing, The army is celebrating, but the Lord is quiet. See, ultimately, what the world sees and what the Lord sees is very different. The Lord took back Jai Vijay, right? बाकी जिसको दुनिया को जो देखना है देखने दो. And that is what it is. कहते हैं ना, don't run around to justify your truth to anybody. Everybody has a different perspective of what you are, right? Even now when we are talking today, when we are describing Ravan, some will say, no, this is not true, that is not true. It did not matter to him. He was just facing the Lord. The fight was also with the Lord. The devotion was also to the Lord. The entire journey was to get him here. The deception was also with the Lord. So all that he was doing was with the Lord in mind. But what do? We have so many things and people in mind. The one thing that does not come to in front of our eye or to our mind is the Lord himself. तो हमसे तो better ही है ना, at any point in time. And that is what is needed to be absorbed. We run around proving ourselves and justifying ourselves. Not needed. कहते हैं ना, मेरा सच मैं जानता हूं और मेरे राम जानते हैं. And that is where it is. खत्म. रावण का सच रावण जानते थे, राम जानते थे. अब जिसको जो बोलना है बोलते रहे ना, जिसको जो करना है करते रहे. How does it matter? And that is the story of Ravan. Ramcharitramanas starts from Ravan and ends almost at the Vad of Ravan. And how blessed can somebody be when the Lord's entire journey is towards them? We all walk towards the Lord, but when the Lord ascends towards you, what a journey it must be. Ramji being Ramji, he summons everybody. He says, I cannot enter the kingdom. Not once did he enter the palace. He said, Jaiye, go, talk to Mandodari. Please, Vibhishan, go take him inside. Vibhishan, do all the last rites properly, with all due respect. Because see, what happens to us is sometimes when we are in a situation, we forget that it is just a situation. And hatred takes over. This battle was massive. So many people died, so many gave their lives, so many things happened, but ultimately it was a principled war. It was not a personal fight. There was no hatred anywhere. So even after the battle, immediately he said, okay, the battle is done, the situation is over, please do the last rites. After that, please talk to Mandodari, please crown Vibhishan the king. अभी तक माँ सीता के बारे में नहीं बोला. First he talked about all these things. He said, do this, do this, do this. I am waiting here. And then he will say, later on we'll talk about it. Now go and inform Ma Sita. Till then, everything is sorted. And there is this beautiful talk about Mandodari. When everything happens, everything is done. It is not there in Ramcharitramanas, but they say that Mandodari Ma comes to meet Ramji herself, right? So when she is walking and Ramji is sitting with his back on the other side, so she comes from behind, and the minute she comes, her shadow touches Ramji. Immediately he turns. He joins his hand and says, Ma, why have you come here? And, they start talking. She said, I wanted to see that courageous person who has been able to defeat Ravan. It's not that easy. It's not that easy for us to fight our demons. It's not that easy. तो अब किसी ने, they have been able to be victorious on their demons. देखे तो सही इंसान कैसा है. And very lightly she says, now I see how you were victorious over Ravan. And Ramji is just looking at her. Mandodari is talking. She says, see, he took away your spouse, right? Now this is her perspective. And you immediately stood up even when my shadow came on you. You did not even want my shadow to come on you. वो तो आपकी धर्मपत्नी को उठा के ले गए थे. Another perspective of another guru. So, purity is why you were able to win over all the demons. Nothing else. And this is it, अगर हमारे को, if we really, really want to even get to the tip of this iceberg, कि ये battle कैसा रहा होगा, there must be one demon or the other in you, right? That this is, I'm trying to fight my demons. Some fear in you which you have not been able to overcome. Years have gone by. Some trauma which has not been addressed so far. And constantly when there is a koshish ho rahi hai, when constantly there is an effort to fight it and to get over it, it is like a storm that is raging inside you, right? This was that battle. A storm raging, which cannot be overcome. Zindagi nikal gayi, but I was not able to heal myself of that trauma or fight that demon or take out that fear. Imagine that kind of a battle which is constantly going on till the breath is there. This was the battle between Ram and Ravan. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman.